So, today, guys, we're going to be changing a centrifugal clutch on a go-kart. A go-kart. Sick little beast. I know you guys have seen it before. It's kind of getting buttered up in here. Because this is the bike that we used to finish my other bike. These were the forks that were going to go on it. But we changed them over. This is the engine. It's I think it's like a one, not even a liter maybe, I don't know, carbureted muffler. The carburetor's down in there, and this is the air filter, of course. This is the drive shaft, flywheel, rotor, but yeah. So, here's the story of this little go-kart. We had two of these 4 or 5 years ago. It was my brother and my sister's birthday present in like 2006 something. I don't remember. I wasn't born yet. I mean, my birthday, never mind. But so, I'm just gonna say, my dad says it was built, we got them in 2007 for Christmas. So, these things had like 100cc little one piston engines, 4-stroke. They were nice little engines until they stopped working. The thing about these engines is that they're basically, dirt bike engines. They're Chinese, which means that you don't know any of the writing, especially if you're American, like me. But, there's a tree that fell over down there. I'll show you that. But, what happened was that we don't know what happened. I truly think that they lost compression too quickly. The grade oil that we were using wasn't the correct oil. Because my dad said that they work well. And I have experienced them working well, because even then there's still marks in the yard where I rode it a few months ago. Because the centrifugal clutch deal's been bad for a while. But this, right here, you might not be able to see it. But, right there, yeah, right there. That's all tore up from the go-kart and from beetles and crap. But I don't want to spend too much time down here because it's warming up. We had about a month of 60-degree weather in the middle of winter, and that was 1/2 of February and 1/2 of January. I almost said June. Felt like it was June. It was nice too. That's where I got a lot of my bike riding. And freaking hawks up there. Shut up. Yes. Loud. I hate hawks. But crows, hawks, crows, whatever you want. So, my dad's got to fix somebody else's car. Sunroof won't work. So I need to go calm my dogs down. I'll be back in like not that long. So see ya. My brother's car, that's my dad's car. But this is a suburban. But so yeah, there's another thing I need to show you guys that we did with this go-kart. Use the go-karts. Yeah, what happened to the other ones? The engine seized in it, and my dad just kind of gave up on it. But we created this. It got really bad this year because of how bad this year's been in winter. But if I would have gotten this on camera before, there might be some footage of us burning around on this corner with the go-karts. But yeah. I'm riding my quotations winter beater. Because one of my other bike's super nice. It's not super nice because there's some scratches and stuff where some of the paint didn't get, because that was hand done. Whoa. The bad thing about this bike is it has really dry rotted tires and stuff. I have no front brake because I used the brakes, and I have coaster brakes. So, yeah. That means coaster brakes is, so you don't have your brakes up here. They're stuck in here. So it's basically, the idea of bike wheels, rear wheels, is if you ever wonder what that ticking noise is, whenever you're just coasting on some bikes that either don't have coaster brakes, their coaster brakes are broken, or their coaster brakes don't work, or you have no coaster brakes. Whoa, kind of hard to stand up riding a bike. It's one hand, but ow! But who cares? This is my neighbor's yard. I'm not gonna say his name because reasons. This is the tree that fell. It's kind of pretty bad. It's been here forever. I gotta give it some credit. But who cares about that? I don't. I mean, I kind of do, but because I like this tree a lot. It's falling on that too. But so, this is a Huffy. My dad thinks this is a Huffy because he was super into bikes whenever he was younger. But you know what? I'm not gonna even talk about bikes anymore. But the idea of the back brake, that ticking noise, it's basically a ratchet. If you ever spin it the other way, if you ever spin a ratchet, how it ticks. It's basically a really big ratchet. It locks into place going one direction, and it's free on the other. But who cares about that? I know. But so, yeah, that go-kart, really nice go-kart. The other one blew apart, its engine, and we got a new engine for this one because we had it running really well for a day, 2 days. Not straight, of course, because this is Chinese crap. Frick. We had fixed the timing on it, which helped, because somehow it jumped out of timing. But who cares about that? I don't. Well, we got a Predator. It's a 6.0 horsepower engine. It might not seem like it's a lot, but really inside, you're not going super fast. But whenever you're hauling up this hill, before we turn down the idle speed is idling is how fast the engine will spin. It's how many RPMs you want the engine to go idle. But idling means the engine is running, but it's not physically doing anything other than continuing with the spark power stroke crap. But who cares about that? But yeah, the idea of a centrifugal clutch, I have to say it right, centrifugal clutch, is that it is basically brakes. But let me just tell you what a clutch is in a car real quick. What a clutch does in a car is, so if you're driving a stick, which we got rid of that old pickup truck, Ford pickup truck. But so if you have any speed transmission, if it's a manual, you do it yourself. It's not auto or whatever you want to call it, automatic. You have your stick comes out the floor. That's why Volkswagen got the nickname stick, because it's a stick sticking out the floor. But so what you do is, let's say that a go-kart is a car with a five-speed transmission, I guess you could say. I guess you could say. But it really doesn't have a transmission in it. It had a 4-speed in it. We got rid of that engine. So, gas, brake. In the middle, this would actually be the clutch, if it had a clutch. The brake, this would still be the gas. This would be clutch, pedal. And the middle would be your brake. Or even on this, it might actually be up here on the wheeler. There's the speedometer that it came with. Yeah! But this is where the shifter lever was. We had made a contraption that we usually drove these around our yard second speed. It went back down here because the entire engine was all around. But these were basically mini motorcycle engines or dirt bike engines that were ripped off from Honda to this Chinese company. We don't know what it was called, but who cares? But so, the idea of a clutch is if you come to a stop on your car and you don't have your clutch disengaged, saying you don't have transmission connected to the engine. If you don't have it connected to the engine, that's what the clutch does. You press that pedal and it relieves, it pushes the engine away from the transmission enough to let the transmission stop or continue spinning, at least that's what you want, or to an extent, and press that clutch in. On a motorcycle, it'll probably be here, so press that clutch in, you're gonna roll. It's the only thing that's gonna happen. You're just kind of gonna roll, like you're rolling down a hill. But of course, you're on a motorcycle or in a car, you're gonna continue rolling because, of course, science, and something that has more weight in it if you want to go farther. That's something like this. So let's just take this. I'm not pedaling, rolling down a hill. What would happen is if you didn't disengage the clutch, engine's still connected to the transmission, you push on the brakes, the engine is technically, basically connected direct to that drive shaft thing that spins underneath your car, to the rear axle that makes energy going this way, go this way, and that way. Spin your wheels. But so, if you don't engage that, your engine is going to continue wanting to make those back wheels turn because the engine is still spinning. The only way to stop your car if you still had your clutch engaged was if you just turn the car off completely. You disengage the electricity going to the spark plugs. That's the only way. That is the only way to make the car stop completely and not have it stall. Because what happens is you put that pressure from your foot to the brakes that goes onto the rotors or the drums, which stops the the rear axle from spinning. And by then, the time that you're stopped, you've already stalled. Because you're putting too much pressure onto the engine, or stress, or whatever you want to say, onto the engine. Which is going to make the engine piston, this is air cool, make this stop turning, which, okay. Let's put it this way. Put your foot on the brake. It makes these back wheels stop moving, which in turn goes up the chain or drive shaft or whatever you want to call it. It makes this stop spinning. Which if that stops spinning, it's going to make your piston stop spinning, because that is the crankshaft. Crankshaft has the piston on it, has weights and crap on it. Here's the piston. This is what it does. This is a little hard, but my knuckle is the piston. This is the drive shaft. My elbow. It makes that go up and down because it's uneven. So it will, let me just draw a picture of it. That'll make life so much easier. So we got a new addition to this video. I gotta have a tripod. But so this is the whole idea of an engine. So you get your spark, and you get your intake gas air from your carburetor, fuel injectors, you know, crap like that. But this is what I was talking about. Here's the weight. It's on the crankshaft or drive shaft or whatever you want to say. It goes up to the piston, and it spins it unevenly. It doesn't just spin like this. No, makes it spin kind of like this. So it's just not spinning. Because if you had it, that's just going to wear that off, and then it's going to break off, and your engine's not going to be able. It's going to be bad, and then you're going to get new pistons just to see that your engine's still bad. But years from now, maybe. So we have a Trans Am, and my dad has been thinking about redoing it again, because we have this car since May 6th, no, April 6th, April 8th, or something from last year. Mainly because we had a very nice car. That's our car. Miss it a lot. I have the extra title for it, which I'm not going to show you because of privacy stuff. So that's the weight. It spins, that's the little notch in there. So this is the oil it sits in, it splooshes up and gets on the piston and stuff. But this is the cylinder, this is the block. But yeah, this is the outside of what that would look like. A lot bigger. So this is the engine, drivetrain, or whatever. This is the clutch. That's the drive shaft or mini axle thing, I guess you wanted to say, if you would like to say that. But so it goes down. This is that is the chain, of course, chain. This is the rotor. This is what you'll find on all cars. Small, medium, but not 3/4 ton trucks. This version's a 3/4 ton. It has drums in the back. But so, some more axle. But so, the clutch spins. Of course, it spins a little bit. I mean, it doesn't spin a little bit, it spins a lot. It's two parts. Whenever you get more RPMs up, whenever you get your RPMs up, it starts to engage brakes, basically. Connecting that and locking it into the drum. But if you have brakes, if these engage and this is still going, it's going to stop this from moving, and the drive shaft is still spinning insanely fast, which means it's going to stall completely. Stalling is whenever your engine shuts down, basically without permission, I guess you could say. But yeah. Wait. But yeah, this is probably going to be an addition into all my videos. I mean, at least. Hopefully. This is going to be the first video for a while. I haven't done any because, one, I haven't had enough time, and two, just because. I still have about 1,000 of these videos to upload. I'm going to change the intro, but this is probably going to be on this video or the next one, I don't know. This video is going to be 2 parts no matter what, unless I get the whole permit thing or whatever you want to say. But I have 3 subscribers, and I don't know who the 3rd one is. So whoever you are, comment or something. Sadly, I can't look at my comments for some reason. It only pops up on the side of the computer saying, Joe Schmo from Mesopotamia liked your video. Joe Schmo from Mesopotamia watched your video. Joe Schmo from Mesopotamia subscribe to you. Who cares? But yeah, this is probably going to be the end of the first part. So I hope you like this part of the video so far. Soon we're going to be going into the whole go-kart bit. It's going to be kind of cool. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. I can't put the camera in slow-mo. I can put it really fast and stuff. Fast forwarding. But yeah. I'm not going to be doing anything until then. So, yeah. So, for this project you will need, what you will need, you'll need a go-kart, quad, or a dirt bike, or whatever you're doing it on. A ratchet, or a wrench, or whatever you want to use. 10-tooth centrifugal clutch, I'll show you what that means later. Engine, of course. And a bolt that is the right size to fit that bolt shaft.
Is it improper? Do my best to watch my language.
This shows us putting a centrifugal clutch on a Predator 6.5 horsepower engine.
The bolt. It's gonna be a pretty boring video, dude. Bring in a bolt for now. It's metric either way. $1400. likes when you use the right sauce.
Is that a statement you can corroborate?
Sure, but it might take some time.
And when did you arrive in England?
A couple of days ago. Came over on the SS Trident with a relative of mine from Fairwater in Cardiff.
And what was his name?
Alfred Handel. He's my second cousin.
And have you ever been to Boston?
Yes, when I was just a kid.
And finally, could you please inform me on the purpose of your visit to London?
Just a vacation. My cousin finally convinced me to see something of your country. I find out that over Wales next week to visit some more relatives.
Very well. Thank you for your patience. You may return to your room. Monsieur, the student swiftly escorted the suspect back to his room, and just as swiftly returned. If you could direct us to the nearest telegraph office, Monsieur Augustine, I have a wire to send.
Unfortunately, I know not where it is. However, if you give me the message, I will have one of the porters take the errand for you.
No, I couldn't take the communication myself, as you wish. However, it would be most useful if you could reserve a table for 5 at the hotel restaurant tonight.
I would be delighted to make the booking.
Did you say for 5? I trust that the 2 suspects and yourself will be available, Captain.
You want them to eat with us?
In this instance, yes.
We'll be there. Don't you worry about that.
Then we shall be off. Oh, Jackson, keep both men under keen observation. Remember, we are dealing with a most intelligent criminal.
His hope was that later that very evening, an unlikely quintet sat down to dinner at the Hotel Diplomat. The tension round the table was high. The other fidgeted incessantly with his cutlery. James, the mining company owner, smoked one cigarette after another to help relieve his nervousness. Even Captain Jackson gave the impression of wanting to get the evening finished as quickly as possible, having tucked his napkin into his collar as soon as he sat down. I was certain Holmes was just about to break the silence when Monsieur Augustine Approach the table to take our wine order.
Is this show off? That's fine.
Vous avez choisi?
Nothing for me.
Not me. I just want to get this meal over and done with.
The sentiments exactly. Well, I should get something with my salmon. How about an rouge? Ah, the Saint-Emilion, I believe 75 was acceptable enough, yeah. Share for Watson. There you go.
That's the main part of everything, so yeah.
Mr. Holmes, let's get down